Alright, how's everyone doing? I hope you're doing fine. I found this game from this YouTube channel called Evil Archive. Shout out to them. This is like a Black Souls inspired video game, or Black Souls and Fear and Hunger inspired video game. Now here's the thing, I see that the game is only in Chinese, and I also see that there's quite a lot of people that are interested in this game to know what it's about, but they can't because there's no English available yet. The developer said they found an English translator. I also checked their Twitter, but it's only about 20% done, and that's about 2 weeks ago when they posted that. So I think it's gonna probably take a while for the English translation to be done. So I figured let me play this and try to translate it, since I am pretty fluent in Chinese. But here's the catch, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up, I am not a professional translator, so there might be things wrong when I'm translating this. At certain moments I will be using Google Translate, but I will proofread it and edit it so it can make more sense rather than directly translating from it. Now here's the thing, even though I am quite fluent in Chinese, I am not a native born in China speaker. So if you compare me to someone born in China and took classes in Chinese, I will fall short behind them. For example, let's say a native speaker born in China, they can speak 100% accuracy, listening is 100%, and reading is 100%. For me, listening would be about 80%, I would say. Reading would be like 70%, and speaking would be probably 70% as well. So if you guys keep that in mind, then I will still recommend you to wait for the official translation. If not, you just have to put up with this amateur translator. Alright, anyways, enough yapping. I just put the translation next behind the Chinese characters, so it's easier. I think the only thing that's hard to translate would be during the battle, because there's a lot of stuff happening, but I would still try my best to translate it. I will not be reading any dialogues. I just play the game and give my opinion or commentary on it. Confirm. So this is the difficulty. I'ma just play normal. That's what I play normally. I don't want this game to be too difficult. Oh, right. So, I guess you guys didn't know, like in China, it's common to stay very late in school at night, or they also have night classes. I don't know if they have both day classes and night classes. Alright, I'm invested already. This is YURI, so... Why are there blood in this train? This is so suspicious. Okay, so apparently this is just remembering, recalling memories. So I'm guessing these are stuff that happened already. I pick a sword, the basic thing, but still. Okay. Alright, dude. At a certain point while I'm editing this, I figured the battles were too difficult to translate because there's way too many stuff happening. I tried to put the subtitles, but it's proven too much for me. And I'll probably just explain like what's happening at best and like the status and effects. I'll explain the skill that I have and my partner, what they do and their description, if that's okay. And I will skip most of the battles except the important ones like boss battles and the ones that affect the story. But if I'm just grinding like battling small fries regular enemies, I'll just skip it honestly, or maybe I'll just speed it up because the monsters, like the enemies designs, are pretty cool. And at the end there's also like a bonus thing that I'll explain a bit more in detail, like what certain words mean in this video, because I couldn't translate it really well. So this is attack skills, this is magic or sorcery spells, defend, this is items, flee, this is switch equipments, and this is observe, where you can observe what effects these do from start to the end. You have dodge, battle, breath, or probably focus or hidden sense. Store and pocket, you have offense posture or offense stance, horizontal slash parry, you have disappear, futon control, sneak, or in this context dive, I would say, like dive in your mind, deep dive, throw knives, upper slash, and defense status or defense posture. Nice. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello. I mess with this game. 10 out of 10. Getting hugged, hand holding by two beautiful girls. The YURI is overloading. I think I'll just end it here after the first battle. I do have more footage recorded, but this translation is taking a while. But still, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video or found it helpful or educational. But yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day and take care. Okay, during some part of the video, I put some question mark and stars on some words because I couldn't really translate it really well, but I'll try to explain a bit more in depth what they mean. In this part, it means the great tear or something was being torn. So I'm guessing probably the earth, the world, or the ground. So I've just put earthquake. So before the great earthquake or before the great torn. That's the best way to explain it, I would say. The next one, where she mentioned about anti-panda united front and they're gonna attack some place. I'm guessing it's a place because I googled it but I didn't find any info. I'm guessing it's some place that's famous for having a lot of pandas. I'm not sure, but that's my guess on it. So the next one is this word here, this next two word on the last part. Apparently this is an internet slang which I couldn't really translate. It refers to unreasonable discussion or crude discussion. It means that having a very biased opinion or exaggerated opinion. There's also, it gave me some example, but I don't know if I can use it. This one says that all the people that plays League are elementary kids. Every people that plays Dota are the F slur. Let's just say that. So I think it refers to really crude language or opinion or crude discussion. I guess that's the best way to explain it. The next one is where she said, let's hold hands. But this one, when you put two of the same character, this one is for her hand. She's talking it in a cute way. In this context, she couldn't help but giggle. But there's a word in here that refers in this context that she's laughing like an idiot, or when you smile so much that you look like an idiot. And in this one, the protagonist was saying that she dropped her fried dough, and this is fried dough. Let me Google it. Fried dough. This one is fried dough. I don't think I personally eaten it, but it's a pretty common thing to eat. And the next thing she mentioned is TX. So if you go out to eat normally, they will give you some sort of eggs as like an appetizer, kind of like that. You boil it in the tea. It is pretty tasty. This is really tasty actually. It's like a snack or like an appetizer for you to eat before the main course. This guy mentioned that something about creatures that are what's the word for it? Sedimented being that you can filter like the dirt from the water. I'm guessing like impurity or impurity spirit. That's what he's referring to. And this one where Dolores mentioned that she's a dream demon, or in this context a succubus, which I'm guessing she's most likely a succubus. But then we're playing as females, so we have a succubus in our dream. Wouldn't it make sense to have more like an incubus? But anyways, in this word, she did say succubus, but she didn't specify if it's a succubus or incubus, because she could be futa for all I know. I don't know. So this is succubus, but it has this word which means female first, and incubus just refers to this without the female character. So I don't know about this one, not sure, but she looks female enough, so I just take it as it is. And this one, she's saying that the sun rises from the west, which is a saying meaning that stuff that can't happen, that's impossible to happen. Or you can say when pigs fly, this is what's written. And then the protagonist say that's not really how you use this phrase in this context. And I think that's all the explanation I have so far. Maybe I missed some, but that was it.